Hey everybody, how you doing? Well, it's me, Wadi Speaks. I also have another YouTube channel called Wadi Speaks, where I'm a teacher, so I talk about stuff, history stuff and travels and things like that. So, but here we are still discussing our B230 swap. I'm a Volvo head too. If I had a 240, I guess that would be a brick head. So a little bit and a lot. A little bit to a lot has happened. Well, from here, looks pretty much the same. Trunk lid. And I'm going to do some cleanup today. But last night, we got into some issues. We had to do some stuff. I mean, and some stuff had to be done just because I'm a driver. I like to drive my cars. I'm not one of these guys that, a year from now, yeah, I'm fixing that. No. So this is what happened last night. Yeah, we had to make that go away in preparation for what's under the blue tarp. So this is where we are. So for my B230 guys, I am facing a dilemma because I'm completely set up for electronic fuel injection, which was on the engine. But I don't want to get so involved in stuff that I'm gonna spend more time fixing and driving. I've been seeing recently a lot of guys who are having problems out of their fuel injected units. It won't start. It's getting spark. And I don't want to do that. I just want to drive it. So I'm seriously considering going with some Webers, some DCOE Webers, and that's that thing over there. Now it turns. I did not do a compression check on it. It turns really well. Feels good. If there's anything wrong with it, I do not know. I don't know of it. I have no history of it running. I know the car was driving at one time. So I don't want this. I want it to be gone. I will probably take the fan off because it's yellow. I like it. And put it on my other car. My other fan is not yellow. It's some other weird color. Now, that's it. If anybody wants it, I'll shoot it out on the Facebook group. Y'all want it? Come and get it. So anyway, that's where we are. Today I'm going to clean it on the inside, get all the stuff that's just not necessarily needs to be on the inside. Prop the windows closed, put it in the driveway and start cleaning out my engine bay. Clean it as much as I can. Remove that brake master cylinder. Get this cleaned out and prep it for paint. Also, I'm going to order some new bushings for my front suspension. Since this is all the way out, I'll go ahead and redo all the bushings and get that done. That's where we are. The heart of Black Volvo is out. Yeah. The heart of Black Volvo is out. And I'll keep saying this every time I do a video. I'm looking forward to getting this puppy on the road. Oh, by the way, yeah, it's like over 100 degrees where I live, and I did get the air conditioner for it, so I've got all the parts for my air conditioning. All the compressors and everything are right there from a 240, and they're gonna go on the 240 engine. But yeah, I'm ready for air. I just need to get the compressor unit, which will go in the car, and probably by the time I get it done, it'll be 32 degrees here, so I won't need it, but at least I'll have it, not need it, rather than need it and not have it. So that's what's going on here so far. And I will shoot it out when I start getting everything ready to get the engine installed. I have the motor mounts from Yoshi Fab, but we're gonna see where that's gonna take us. All right, thanks for watching. All right, here we go, another installment. Ooh, look at that. Rust-Oleum engine enamel paint. Does this heat up to 500 degrees? Well, this is what's happening. I cleaned this sucker out. I wiped it out, washed it out, degreased it, and left that for some contrast. And oh man, I'm going through so many dilemmas here. So this is pretty clean. I mean, I don't know if you can tell from the video, but it's clean. I'm with clean the battery compartment. There's some rust there. I'm going to make a decision on what I'm going to do with that. I'm definitely going to relocate the battery. I might relocate the brake booster to this position. I've seen that done and it looks cool. So this is what's happening with the engine compartment. I'm going to do something different with the, I gotta do this. I think there's a liner I can put in there, a heat resistant liner I'll stuff in there and make that look all chummy. So, and here we go. This is what's happening with the interior of it. Yeah, the tunnel's cut, floors are cut. But I wanted to clean the engine bay and wash that out and get it all scrubbed out and cleaned out, because all of the debris will end up in here. And if the floors would have been sealed, would have just been something else for me to have to contend with. Doors on. Something that I like. Trunk latch has been converted to the early 60s series. Fairly straight. Car seems to be straight out. There's some other things I've encountered with some of my control bars. And there's my friend here, old Volvo. We might have to make some decisions about this car. I like this car a lot. I drive it a lot. However, it is not as practical as I would like to be. It would be more of a show car because of the conversion. Strong B20. Drive it all day, 5-speed conversion with the actual shifter button for your 5th gear on the knob. Straight car. Really good, clean car. But how often do I drive it? Would I drive Blackie more? I think I would, simply because of the trunk. The trunk and the 4 doors easier, more convenient. And those guys are like totally into 2 doors. Oh, I got a 2-door. But it's like, that's nice, but I don't know. Like going to the grocery store, slapping that back door open, throwing stuff in, or throwing it in the trunk, doing what I have to do. After it's in the trunk and we're good to go, I can go to my next stop and not have to worry about somebody looking in my back window and busting my window out and taking my belongings. This one, everything is kind of concealed. Decisions. How much more work will I put into this car? Haven't even driven it. I like it. I like the concept. So B230 definitely going in. Or maybe not. I have another friend who's like, LS. I don't know if I want to go LS, but peppy B230, the right stance. But that's my baby. Yeah, well, somebody else will be able to take you to the next level, because your funding was diverted to your evil little stepbrother, Mr. Blackie. Yeah, so that's where we are, coming along. We have temps over 100 degrees today, so it's a perfect time to paint it and 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 paint it. There's a big sister, little brother, however you want to call him. Here in the valley, it's over 100 degrees. The sun shining through the trees, making for a hot day with a little breeze. Like and subscribe when you get a chance. Thanks a lot.